So I divulged information into her as well about some stuff that happened to me when I was younger, and just stuff like that. Like, I mean, I don't get why she's doing this to me, because I've been good to her. I've been good to everybody throughout this whole fucking server, and every time people wanted to fucking make her leave, I wouldn't let her, or I wouldn't make her leave. She was always allowed to stay, and like this whole thing, like this past situation where she was mad at me or whatever, but it's because she wanted me to make you guys either leave or obey her or whatever the fuck. And what I mean by obey is like make her make you guys stop talking about her or shit like that. And I told her, no, I'm not fucking doing that. And so then she left the server, and I was like, well, if you left, then I'm done. The next thing I know, I've got all this fucking shit, a lot of it taken out of fucking context.
Like what?
And well, I've seen a couple things like where it said maybe I'm the pedo.
That wasn't. No, the whole point is mostly her screenshots, what she sent to whoever. Those screenshots, not what they're. The people are in your server right now. They're what are they doing? They're like going through past messages that you've sent. They're just showing like signs, I guess, right? But you don't need to worry about that. You just need to look at. You need to read what she sent. I suggest you read that. You'll be able to understand more, unless you already have.
I haven't.
Okay, then I think you should read it right now.
Well, listen, I know. Listen to me. I literally just woke up not even an hour ago, like, to this shit. Like, I work a graveyard shift. I literally called out of work over this shit, like, because I want to fix this shit. I don't know. I'm frustrated because this got dumped on me out of nowhere. And Sayori said something like he had these screenshots for like over a week ago, and I'm like, well, why didn't y'all bring it to my attention then?
The reason why we wouldn't do that, because that it was one that wouldn't change. We've seen the DMs, we have the DMs, but it gets to a point where we don't know how to verify. We don't know not how to verify the validity of this. We don't know if you're gonna go back and delete that shit if that's there. It's like that. At that point, it's just I'm sitting on it for so long because I was just trying to figure. Not necessarily. I knew what I was gonna do. You know, I had the screenshots for like over a week, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna let people know because there's no excuse for it. Like again, you know, the reason we invited you here, you know, is to stream the DMs, right? We want to know if any of that shit is faked.
I know
what is fake, what you can confirm to us is real, and you know, otherwise there's no redemption from. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, if ever we were friends, that we owe it to you to hold you accountable, and that's just how things have to be.
No, I understand that. I get it. I'm not saying that. Well, what I am saying is that like this reaction, like without even talking to me, and everyone just leaving and shit, and like I'm just like all this happening all at once is like fucking with me hard. I'm like, what the fuck?
But you can't expect, like, how are we supposed to react?
Well, yeah, how you're supposed to react is if y'all been sitting on these screenshots over a week,
we wouldn't come to you.
It's like you guys were planning. You guys were planning this, like plotting against me, and I don't understand why the fuck y'all would plot against me after all the shit I've tried. I have helped out, and I'm not talking about like you guys specifically. There are people I've helped out and looked out for in this server, and it's like no one's giving me even the common courtesy to even like try.
My thing is, how can you explain doctored images? How can you explain how those images could possibly be doctored from over 2 years ago? That's 2018 from those images. Like what can you say to that? Like how can you?
The 2018 one? I don't even know where they are.
I
don't even know if I don't even think I have that.
Huh? Before we talk, you need to read everything in announcements in this server that we are talking in right now.
Okay.
You need to read all of that and then actually think about what you want to say, because you're going on about how we're not like talking to you, but that's exactly what we're doing right now. I mean, that's the whole point of this. VC.
Yeah.
Well, I see one where I said,
don't
"Don't jailbait me," because she was like saying some dumb shit.
I say just read it all first. We can wait.
Okay, okay, so the first one was about her blocking me, which that did happen. This has to be. I don't even know if I have access to this account anymore.
Huh?
What does that change?
No, I'm talking about, no, I'm not talking about my account. I'm talking about looking at her account, which I do. Never mind. This is the same account from the one where I said she blocked me.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, like, are you gonna stream and prove that they're fake?
Yeah.
Like,
I told her. Yeah, I told her that that was jailbait, and it makes me look like a pedo.
Yeah. You did say that. That was in her screenshots too.
but you're telling her not to post images of your guys' DMs.
Yeah.
That's.
This was back when I think when we first met.
Okay.
This was like way back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in that context. That was like one of the first times we talked, and I didn't know that she was like 14.
I could have sworn in one of those pictures you said that she was 14 and you were 26.
Maybe.
It's literally the last one. The very last one.
Well, here's the thing. Why didn't she send more? If that's my crime, is that one fucking thing right there, then why didn't she fucking send more? I'll tell you why she didn't send more, because I called it off. I told her no, and we didn't, and she tried a couple of times. I know that for a fact, and I would blow her off.
There are more screenshots. Stuff that I didn't feel was necessary to post. I'm not saying any of this is deadly incriminating, but what she informed me was that you would send her suggestive messages, and she was in a relationship with her boyfriend at the time, and that she did not like that, and she never did shit like that. What you have to understand is none of this changes. None of what we have already is incriminating enough. It's damning evidence. There's just no point in seeing anything else, right? You're telling her not to post the screenshots.
The only thing that you could say, actually, right now, there's a difference of 3 days. I mean, the only thing would be you sending something of her. Wait, no, she said she was born in 2004. Oh.
It's all in the announcement channel.
Never mind.
I don't know.
Never mind.
I will tell you this.
She did tell you how old she was as soon as she. Never mind. I was wrong. I was about to save you, but I guess not, because she did say that. She did say her age. She told you whenever she was born. Oh, here you go. You're sending. What the? Banana. This probably isn't a good sign. Huh?
I don't know. I don't. Why are they fucking going through my fucking Facebook?
I'm just going to assume.
None of us are doing that.
I'm just going to assume that we can't defend you at this point.
Yeah, like you're saying she hasn't shown us more screenshots. You have access to the account, and you're not showing us anything. Like you're not defending yourself.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hang on.
You're just sitting here.
Oh no, because I was reading. Listen, y'all. I'm not gonna defend myself in my earlier days. I'm just not.
Okay.
But over time, we did not keep going. I'm telling you guys. And she was always pushing on me. That's why I called her jailbait. I'm fucking serious when I say that, man.
You called
Like,
her jailbait. Okay.
And then these
no, no,
conversations.
no, 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 no. In the beginning, yeah, it was like that. And she would sit there and send me pics and stuff like that. And no, not nudes or anything like that. But and she would keep trying and push on me, and I would push back, and eventually, we stopped talking like that entirely. And she would talk about her problems mostly, and most of the time I would either ignore it or tell her basically the same thing I tell her in the server. That she needs to move on from that, and so like stuff that she does to everyone else. Um, and then sometimes I did tell her more personal information about my like past when I was a kid and certain things like that, which are real and things that did happen to me and things I'm uncomfortable talking about. And a lot of it is taken out of context too.
She hasn't sent anything about your past other than this. These
I know
screens.
she hasn't. I know she hasn't. I'm
So why are
staying
you
like
talking about it?
because you guys want me to show you my DMs.
Oh, you're saying
We're
that's
not
why you won't show it.
We don't. You realize that's not what we don't care. Like none of that is relevant to us. We just need to know the validity of these things. You go in the DMs, you search up a keyword, and from any of these screenshots, and we check if it's there. And if it is, that's it.
Not to
That's just
mention,
it's
I
done.
mean, I mean, we know that this is real. I mean, she's taking pictures from a laptop.
Yeah.
You can see her hand, whatever. You can't really edit that, or at least she can't edit that. At least there's
Taking
no
pictures
way.
off of it like that. Yeah, and
Um,
dates are there, and nothing there is edited. And you can't see there's no edited marks near any of the stuff.
Yep. What else is there? The fact that you did know how old she was, and you did know how old you were. You were self-aware. You clearly were, as you said it yourself. But I don't know. I don't know. You, with this happening, I don't think it should be a surprise that people are leaving your server that much. At least, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, at least. I don't know. I just don't know what you can prove. I don't know what you can defend. I don't know what you're trying to do right now. Yeah. I mean, that's about it.
I don't know.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
just I just wanted to clarify some things because to me you guys are my friends, and I know you guys probably don't feel that way anymore, but I'm not like that. That's not the type of person I am. I'm really not. And I don't go looking for little girls.
It's
I
not
don't
like you
go
looked for her, right? She didn't.
I didn't look for her.
Exactly.
I really didn't. She just came up into
Came
my
to you.
DM.
I mean, like that's just the human response of whenever someone comes to you. I guess I don't know that. It
And
doesn't
there's
make
other
sense.
things too, right? Where we were talking about it, and I told her that none of that felt right to me, and I didn't like that. And she was the one who kept pushing for it. And I told her, and as a matter of fact, I could probably look through my DMs now and see if I could. I'd have to look all the way back up from like a year ago. Years ago. I don't. Let me see if I can find it.
I would just never type like that in the same situation as you, though. I don't know.
No, I did.
In fact-
I know I fucked up in back then, but my point is, there were times where I did say I said I feel like a pedophile over this shit, and she told me she was like, no. I was like, how am I any different than Saladin with the way you can laugh about it, but this is the point. Is like some of this stuff is like very private, and it's awkward. but it was a conversation that I tried to have with her to try to get her to see that it wasn't right, and she kept telling me no. She said, "You're not like Saladin," and blah 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 blah.
We can't verify any of this. Like we don't
I know,
have any
I know.
proof.
I'm actually looking through my DMs
Not to
now.
mention,
I'm scrolling through the DMs now.
so you're trying to tell me that Alexis somehow was able to mold your mind to think that this was okay?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
I don't get it though. You keep saying that you thought in your mind that this was wrong, but then you kept doing it. I that just doesn't make sense to me.
Do you? How does that not make sense? Have you never done something you know is wrong?
No, if I know it's okay, sure, I've done something that I know is wrong, but not to this extent. Why? I don't understand. Not to mention
You're
it's
right.
Jade. You're talking
Yeah,
about
you're
Jade
right.
here. I don't know, bro. That's no. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I'm trying to find. I mean, I'm scrolling up, but that I mean, you gotta think. There's like 3-4 years of fucking messages.
Yep. You could always just go to the toolbar, type something,
Yeah,
and
search.
then click jump.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that. Let me see. When we talked about Saladin. Because she told me I was different than Saladin too. She said Saladin was like this, like very like forceful or something, and I never. And that's another thing is she's trying to frame this as if I like tried to force her to be that way, and she was the one who was constantly coming at me.
No,
We don't
that's
think
not.
that.
That's
We don't
no
think-
one thinks that because that's not how
No,
grooming
I'm
works.
saying that's how
Doesn't-
she is trying to make y'all think that. I'm not saying
She's
y'all
not.
think that.
That's not.
Okay,
The
even if
thing
she
is,
is, even if she is,
it's
we
not.
don't
It's not
think
how
that.
we're thinking. The
Yeah.
thing is, at the time, what you have to understand is, you are at this time of these screenshots 26 and she's 14. That like, what is we all we need to see is you to search up these texts here and go in your search bar, and if those messages are there, that's it. Like, there's nothing else, because at this point it's like I don't even. I need to check these because I don't know if these stem from multiple months, because
They
like
don't.
it's
They're all
at
the
that
same
point.
day, except for the last one. It's 3 days later. I read it.
Even still, I mean, I don't know, man. These interactions. She tells me this took place over the course of 3 years. She told
Yeah,
me.
she says over 3 years because she would like try to like do it again, and I would tell her no. There is one. I do remember one conversation we had where I told her that she shouldn't be doing that anyway because she has a boyfriend, and then she was the one who. And then that's the funny part was the last time we talked when we argued, she was the one who was she was trying to say that I was the one who came after her sexually, even though she had a boyfriend or something like that. And I told her, no, that's not fucking true at all. I told her, I remember that conversation we had about her having a boyfriend or whatever, because she always talk about him. And you're sitting there, I even told her that she was doing that to other people too. And she was the one who was like, well, why not? And blah, 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 blah. Just like, you bring it up, but you gotta stop. Are y'all there?
Yeah. Just trying to process all of this.
I know. Tell me about it.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of. There's also the fact that you don't want to share your DMs because you said something, I don't know, important
I
to you.
know.
But it's like, how do you find comfort in a 14-year-old?
I
Or
know. I
that,
don't. I
but you were
don't.
comfortable enough to tell her something that you don't want to tell us. That's very interesting.
Because she
She
was.
told. I know she told us too, though. I didn't. I didn't tell her secrets about myself. Whenever she told me she had all that stuff happen to
You're
her.
right. You're right.
I didn't do that.
I shared, and I didn't share with a 14-year-old, by the way. This was
Okay, 16-year-old. I don't care. Either
or
way.
17, one or the other.
I don't know, man. You shouldn't trust people online.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm trying to. So what are you trying to do now? What are we waiting
I
on?
was looking for that part about the
Saladin?
Saladin. Well,
Just give us the context.
yeah, I already did. I just said it. I
Saying
said
that she was saying that you're not like Saladin.
yeah, that I wasn't a groomer or whatever the fuck. Which
Bro.
y'all
Okay,
already said y'all don't think I was a
to
groomer anyway.
so to what the fuck is the word I'm
Reiterate?
looking for? Yes, thank you. So to reiterate, the reason you're not showing these DMs is because there's personal stuff in there.
Well, yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean, not just of me, but of her too. Obviously,
We
We
she
know.
we
selected.
don't care.
She selected certain things that she wanted to show you guys.
No, she showed us. We know about her past too, Edgy. Everyone's had the same treatment. She's DMs everyone in the world. I promise you. We all know her life story, whether we want to or not. But
He's
the
not
only
lying.
difference is we didn't care to the extent of you. I don't know. We didn't care enough to talk about our own secrets after that. I don't know. Being able to talk about that, however important it was to you, I don't know what your mind was at to think that that would be okay. Or, I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing. It's just more the fact that it's such a secret that you can't even share with us, but you'd rather share with her.
It's not
I don't know.
because in that moment she was talking about something that I could relate to, and it's
Oh,
nothing that I don't like talking to people about.
that's fine. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to tell us. I mean, that's fine, I guess. If you're related to it, sure. That makes it slightly different, but that doesn't change everything else that happened.
I know it doesn't.
I think,
How are you explaining these chats that came from this year?
Huh?
the
And
chat,
how are you
the
explaining these
last
chats
one.
that from the announcements? These two, what is it? Well,
During announcements.
Yeah, the first
Oh.
one, I guess.
Just shove it up your butt was just a joke.
Okay, but what about the other one? What about the one at the very top of announcements where you talk about her
Admit it.
blocking you?
Because she sent something about in the servers about a banana, and I sent that to her.
Huh? No. All the way up. Scroll all the way up, and I'm talking about the first message.
The very
Whenever
first
you were
message
talking
up
about
at the
her
top.
blocking you, yes.
I said, "Are you serious? After all I've done for you, you're gonna block me? You accuse me of something I never said." Yeah, because she said, "When are those nudes I'm gonna send you, or something?" And I said, "That isn't what I was talking about. That was never what I was fucking talking about." And she's the one who assumed that because, okay, I do have that right here because she did put.
You
She put
never
that.
denied
She,
that. You never
hang on,
denied what she said.
hang on, hang on. because that was from her other account. Matter of fact, I can, if y'all want me to, I can stream that part.
From a month ago?
Well, couple weeks ago. That was from a couple weeks ago.
No. You said
But
you made
okay,
a
so basically, I told her, I gave her a paragraph because she left the server, and she was like, I'm done, and blah blah blah, and then she kept sending me like pictures of her cat and shit, and like I wasn't responding, and then she was like, it feels like you're done with me or something like that, and I said, you know what the problem is? I said, I literally do anything and everything for you, which is true. I've done everything she's asked of me. The only thing I don't do is kick you guys or ban you guys or anything for whatever y'all say, because she gets offended. And it's not even necessarily that you guys are even talking about her. She just gets offended about shit you guys talk about, or when y'all guys make like a rape joke or something. So I said, whatever you've asked for, I do it, and whatever I want, like whatever I don't like you doing, you I let you do it. I let it go. I have done a lot for you, and I pretty much quite literally let you walk all over me. But because I won't ban people you don't like in my server, you and not do that one thing, pretty much the only thing I haven't done, you're gonna leave. I say you don't even talk to me. The only time you get active to talk to me is whenever your nitro's running out, because she's always trying to get someone to pay for it. I get nothing out of our friendship. It's all one way. You get to do whatever you want, while I just have to accept it. And I said, women piss me off so much. Why are y'all like this? That is what I told her. And then she responds immediately. That was it.
DMs we have.
Huh?
This is already stuff we have. I'm pretty sure there's. I have
well,
conversation.
okay. Well, listen. You told me to scroll up to the top and look, and she.
Yeah, I was asking. She said, whenever she put the quotes, when are you gonna send those news? Do you promise? You mean a convo we had at a different time under a different situation, like a month ago? I was asking, what about that? What is that? What is she referencing?
That was a joke, and I have.
Referencing? I'm sure it is.
Because she told me, she did tell me this, when she turned 18, she said, now that I'm 18, I'm gonna send you nudes. And I said,
okay, then where is that?
Okay, I can look for it. But hang on. Talk. I said, yeah, she had an argument about her dad. I told her she needs to talk to her dad. And then she got mad that you guys timed her out. So she sent y'all all that, but she didn't send that part. I don't understand why she wouldn't send that part, unless it was to make me look like a fucking jackass.
I mean, I'm sure she could have. I don't know. Maybe she did. I'm sure Burger didn't send everything.
No, that's essentially everything. There's like literally one more thing I don't have. I don't think it's anything but you texting the alt account.
I mean, that wouldn't really matter. Even if this was a joke, I don't care. That doesn't excuse everything else. I just wanted to see this situation, because this is something you could maybe refute.
Listen. Yeah, I know. But listen, I'm still looking for it, but she told, so like I said, she basically was like, she said that at random or something. I believe we were in the middle of a conversation, and she brought that up, and I said, and I always say this, I said, don't do anything like that unless you really like want to, because you don't have to do that. And she says she wanted to do it. And then later on, a couple months went by, and I did bring it up, but I wasn't serious. I didn't commit to her. It wasn't like I was like, well, if you don't do this for me, then I'm gonna
Just send a
blah
screenshot.
blah blah. I know. I'm looking for it. I am looking for it. Let me see. I'm a dumbass. I just realized, like you said to do.
You could do search bar.
I know I'm doing the search bar, but then I tried to copy that quote that she quoted in the thing, and then it like made a line underneath the thing. Anyway,
I just want to see the quote-unquote joke. That's about it.
oh, the joke.
Yes, I want to see whenever you said that. I want to see the context. Because right now I do believe that it was a joke, but I mean, who knows?
It was a joke.
I believe you.
I don't never. I would never.
You would never.
Any okay, I get it. I'm saying any regardless of whether she was 20 a million or whatever the fuck to whatever, I'm saying that I would never push anything on someone. I don't do that.
What? Oh, pushing her to send you nudes?
Yeah, I've never done that, and I don't do that. I don't do that to women in general.
I mean, okay, I believe that. I'm just saying. I mean,
I'm saying like you're saying this is a joke. I'm looking. I promise you, I am looking. I see. I remember I told her to stop sending nudes back in 2020, but that was like 2 years ago. I don't know if I called it nudes. I think she called it.
You asked
nudes.
her to stop sending nudes?
No, I said stop. Okay, that, out of context, it sounds bad. I was saying she said that she said her nudes were leaked and people are still doing it. They're still being sent around. I said stop sending nudes, and then she said 3 years later, she said I did stop. She said they're the same ones from before 3 years ago. She said people won't stop. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, that I didn't tell her to.
Yeah, no,
I'm not.
I remember
She
that.
wasn't sending me them.
I remember that.
Okay.
Just heads up, Sayo might be joining.
That's fine.
Hmm.
He's the one I wanted to talk to anyway, because he's the one who like initiated this shit. I thought you
I don't know
were.
if that's what you. I don't know. Is it really this hard to find? I mean, she said it was just a month ago. Or you said that yourself. You said under a different situation just a month ago. Like, you shouldn't have to scroll up that far to find this.
No. I know I said that, but I'm not. It could have been a little bit
It could have
longer
been,
than that.
but I feel like
I know.
more.
Listen, she sends a lot of shit.
I believe you. You're right.
And I got to look through it.
It's fine, I guess.
Because I mean, Like there's one where she was talking about, she made a joke about Polo having no bitches.
Wow. Oh, so yeah.
And then Oasis got mad or something.
Of course. I mean, I do that all the time.
And then
Dude,
Damn, why
I
did she
think
die just as soon as I get here?
I think
The
you should
fuck?
just no. It's been like this. I think you should just go in the search bar and just type nudes at this point.
I did look for it, but
That's what
that
you
isn't. I must not called it that. I swear I'm looking. I mean, it's obviously there. I mean,
Let's see.
she
The
knows
quote
it's
she
there.
said, "When are you gonna send those nudes you promised?"
Oh, here it is. Okay, so she sent a picture of a fat cat,
Okay.
and then I put, "You must be sad because you haven't given me those full-on nudes yet." And then I made a smirk, and I put, "Laugh my
Why
ass
can't you
off."
just
And then
screen
she,
this?
I can. I told
can't
them
now.
that.
So yeah,
No, I'm saying for this part.
Yeah, for this
I
part you
can.
can.
Oh.
He just could because he has sensitive information.
Look, there's nothing more sensitive than whatever's happening right now.
Yeah,
I'm
listen.
saying.
If it's that sensitive, then delete it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but then
And then
you
you can
guys get
stream
mad
the
at me
rest.
about deleting things.
No,
we're only gonna
listen.
call it out if it's something if there's something that she
Something
has
related.
responded to. It's something that we can attribute to this entire scenario. Like that's the.
Yep.
Listen, Burger, you're not or Edgy. Sorry, you're not giving us anything to work with here.
Next.
I'm saying, bro.
Like we want to believe you, bro. We want to. Like we are friends. We've known you for like years at this point. But you gotta give us something to work with.
I mean, you weren't here, Sayo, but I mean, even he said that he's got nothing to defend himself.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
you came in a little bit too late.
No.
Gotcha.
So
I'm trying to.
yeah,
I'm just
I know we're
extending
sitting here
this.
fucking talking about this.
I'm literally just
but-
extending this by asking him about the first picture that Burger sent, which was super recent, of Edgy asking about the nudes. That was it. That's the only thing I'm extending, because I felt like this is the only thing that he'd be able to defend. Since it's so recent, but I don't know. You can
I mean,
screenshot. You can do whatever.
We can
Edgy.
just look. Can you just send a screenshot of how you responded to Alexis?
Yeah, no, he
claiming
just said
that
it
you
all.
wanted nudes?
He just said it all, so I mean, he could screenshot.
Yeah, no, you're late, Sayori. I don't have to go through all this again.
No, you don't. It's fine. He'll be fine.
All right, listen. I mean, if you want me, okay, so
Remember that thing that you just read a second ago with the smirk and the
yeah,
something
I'm
about the
trying
nudes and the
to.
fat cat?
I know. I was going to try and screen share, but okay. So there's that. All right, share my screen. Did it work?
No. Oh wait, I don't know. Did it? Oh, it did. Ah,
It did.
yes.
Okay, so
I'm just looking at a black screen. I
Yeah,
don't.
it's just a black screen.
Yeah, I see black.
so basically,
It's a black screen.
oh, well, damn,
You gotta. It's share screen, right?
yeah.
And the very left one says
Okay,
stream
so
your
it says
Discord. Do
Change
applications.
windows.
Or you
change
could do
window.
screen. Actually, you could just go to screens and just share your entire screen because we don't have to hear anything. We just need to see. Oh, there you go.
Did that work?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so there you go. That was what That's what she sent me. There's the fat cat. She said,
Yep.
I said that,
Scroll up
and
for
then
just
she
this
made,
day.
huh?
Just this day. Scroll up on the 16th. Oh, that was it. Okay, got it. That's it. I just wanted to
I
see
told
that.
her, I mean, if you want to see more,
No, I don't.
she said she hadn't had a period. And I told her, what are you going to do if you get pregnant or whatever? And then she said something about her boyfriend not getting any. And I told her, I don't know what to tell you, grow a penis. This like the fourth time she had told me that she was having a period or whatever. And then down here later on, she sent me this, and then I told her that, and then I just made a smiley face, and I told her that. I said, you don't have to send me anything.
Yeah, I think
I
you're good.
wasn't, I don't force anything on people. I don't do that. That's not my way. And then she,
You said in there that you don't have to send it to me, but you have to go through life knowing you owe me.
it was a joke. And
How are
I'm,
we supposed to discern that through text?
okay, well, it was a joke between me and her, and I thought she took it as a joke. If it wasn't, if she didn't take it as a joke, she certainly, uh, she certainly, didn't tell me that she didn't think it was a joke. But that's the thing, like she should know me. I mean, we've known each other for a few years. And I don't sit there and try to push, shit on people. I've never pushed anything on her. That's why she told me that she liked the she liked me. You know what I mean? Like as a person. I'm not talking about like in a weird way. I'm just saying like she treated me like
Bro, you know what, Edgy? What if she did actually like you? What if she loved you?
that ain't. I mean, that's nothing. I don't understand why that's even a question.
What do you mean? That's nothing.
Because again, she is underage, and on top of that, I was she lives all the way in fucking Canada.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. You're the one who asked the question. What does it have to do
Well,
with
no,
anything?
I'm just saying, like, her living in Canada didn't stop you 3 years ago or 4 years ago, but I'm asking okay, let's just make a scenario right now. She moved to your state randomly, right? She goes to your house. What are you gonna do?
Well, she's 18, so
Okay, you're right. That's my bad.
No.
that's the thing. Another thing is y'all have to remember now she's 18, and so any conversations that we're having at this point shouldn't be judged. Like, yeah, they shouldn't be judged.
They just shouldn't be judged at all. We shouldn't think
I don't know
anything.
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said at this point, unless it has something to do about the past. But my point is, even as she's 18, right? Even as she is 18, and I can ask for nudes and manipulate and all that shit. I don't. Period.
Okay.
Dot. I've never done that. That's not me.
I mean, you have
I'm
done
not
it.
that
You've
type
just
of-
done it as jokes, which again is hard to discern online.
Discern through text.
Also, I mean,
That's not even fair. As well as
not fair.
okay. Well, A, that's not even fair because you're right, because it can't be discerned through text. Another problem is context. She has known me for a while, and she knows I've never done that. That's never been a thing. If that was a thing, and I was like trying to get nudes out of her and like manipulate her and all this other stuff, and she didn't do it, I would have kicked her, right? I've never done that. That's never been my thing. And secondly, this right here, where you're looking at the very bottom of the last conversation we had, I told her that. I didn't say anything about nudes. She's the one who brought up nudes. I didn't say anything about nudes.
The entire point of kicking her because she doesn't give you what you want doesn't make sense because she already has dirt on you. Obviously, you wouldn't kick her.
Well, then obviously I wouldn't kick her, right? Well, I did. I mean, I just told her off. I mean, I didn't like
She
ban
left.
her.
she definitely
You're
left.
right. She did leave, but I didn't make the situation better. I didn't go, oh, you do whatever you want and blah 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 blah.
You have to understand the topic of you saying us saying it's not easy to discern a joke through text that's like magnified to the 10th with someone like Alexis. She's not. You can't expect her to understand those jokes. You shouldn't even be joking like that with someone like her.
Look, man. All I can tell you is that it was 100% a joke, and she never brought it up again, and I never brought it up again. That was it, and that was like a couple months, and that was it. I never brought it up again. I just
the part where you made the
thing.
joke. The part where you make the joke. Here, go back up. Just go to the part where you make the joke.
The joke. Oh, now I gotta find it. Oh wait, fat cat, right? There's the timeout part. Fat cat,
Right
fat
there.
cat.
You passed
Right
it.
back
You passed
down.
it. You passed it. Right there.
Now go below this, what she just sent,
Alright.
and then she says she knows,
I send it someday.
and
I
you
know.
and you don't say you don't clarify that it's a joke.
True.
I'm
keep
sorry.
scrolling down.
If I didn't, yeah, I can keep scrolling down.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
enough.
anyway. I said anyway. I'm hungry. I said okay.
I'll cover your mouth with these.
Yeah, I was making a joke. I'm sorry if it's wrong. I said awful. I put a wooful. You know. So. Anyway, there you go. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
It's more of a we don't know what to tell you situation because it.
True. Also, so wait, I need to hear this again. So, if Alexis was actually just at your front door, what would you do again? The fact that you know how she is, you know her personality, everything like that. And you're saying even though she's 18, it'd be fine. Is that what you're saying?
Are you saying that she's
Like right
mentally
now.
handicapped? Is
I
that what
mean-
you're saying?
No. I'm just saying, what would you do in that situation? Just asking. To Alexis.
To Alexis. What?
She's 18,
So-
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Would you be down for dating her? Like, what are you doing? Taking her to dinner? What are you gonna do?
Wine and dine.
I mean, this is such a weird conversation.
No.
or
It's
weird,
a scenario.
weird-
I'm just
How do you
wondering
feel?
what
What do
you
you
would do.
feel?
I want to know
I
how you
understand
feel.
how you guys feel. How do you think I feel?
No, I want to know how you feel. That's why I'm asking this question. What would you do?
Well, I mean, I would treat her like anyone. I mean, I would. Yeah, I would take
So
her.
you
out
have
to
no
eat.
special feelings towards her.
I don't have special feelings in the way you guys are trying to say I have special feelings. I don't.
We're asking
I don't know,
a question.
dude. I'm
We're
just
not
asking if you
imposing
like
anything on her.
I was treating her like a female friend. That was it.
Emo friend. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, in front of your house. Scenario is you would treat her. That's what you're saying?
I wouldn't say I'm gonna jump on her and just start fucking her
Jesus
or whatever the hell you're
Christ.
trying to say.
That is
I'm
not what I'm trying to
Literally
get you to
nothing.
say.
That's what it feels like.
I know
You're
that's
trying
what
to
it
lead
feels
me
like.
into saying.
That's how it always feel like in a situation like this. Because I get that, but that's not what I'm asking. I'm just asking, what are your feelings towards Alexis? If she was in front of your house, what would you do?
Well, I mean, if she popped up like right now, I would be surprised. I guess I'd be
Okay.
like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
All right, fine. She tells you that she's coming over. How about that? And it's not a joke.
like I said, I would take her out to eat. I'd do that for any friend, though. We would go out. We would have dinner. You know, hang out. I mean, ultimately, it comes down to what type of energy she's matching. Like, I'm not like you're not gonna catch me.
I'm not trying to catch you.
No, I'm not saying like that. I'm saying like you're not gonna catch me like trying to
Oh my god.
So you're saying
know
that
what
if the
you're
condition
saying.
was right, you would not have sex with her. That's what you're saying.
I'm certainly not gonna try to chase after her.
But that's not the question that I'm asking.
I mean, I think we know he would because
Well,
she's 18
let me
now.
put it this
There's
way
not,
for you
not a
guys.
problem
Then
anymore.
you guys want to.
No. There's not a problem anymore, right?
No,
Because
no,
she's
no.
18.
Yeah, well, she's 18. Well, even
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
guys, I know you guys are younger. If you were, if even if you were, let's just say hypothetically, you were 17 and she was 17 or 16, then would you guys fuck her? I mean, that's not like I
I mean,
don't.
I could answer that question.
The hypotheticals.
I would say no.
But here's the thing, right? Let's say she's really persistent. Let's say she's the one who keeps instigating you,
The
and she
answer would
keeps
still be
pushing
no.
for it.
That would never change. I know her personality. I talked to her enough to understand that I would never like her in any way. I've seen her. I know her. I don't care. That's why I'm asking you if you like her. That's literally it. That's my only question. And you have so far said yes.
Well, I'm not saying it like that though. You're making it sound like
You said if she matches your energy, right? If she has the right energy, then you would hypothetically date her.
But that would be anybody. That would be the
That
same
wouldn't
thing
be
for
anybody
you.
because you know how
Because
she
you
acts.
just said she doesn't match your energy. You don't.
It's not
you
that
don't
she
like
doesn't match
her.
my energy. It's the fact that she's her. You know how she is.
Well, that's the point. Is I'm
Oh my
saying.
God. Let's go. Let's hear it.
I'm saying that if you match their energy, or you're saying if she isn't matching your energy, evidently she's not matching your energy. So no, you wouldn't. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay. My point is, I don't have feelings for her because I'm not sitting here trying to baby her, you know?
I mean,
Like,
she did just send all these screenshots about you.
well, I'm talking about before all that, you see all these, like, this paragraph and shit. I mean, I know it was very, very short-lived, but trust me, I was ignoring her.
I really don't type paragraphs to people I don't like. I don't type anything to people I don't like.
True.
Well, I type many paragraphs about shit, so... I mean, I know
I
you
type
don't.
paragraphs to people that I talk about things that I care about.
Don't get me wrong. Or I don't know why I said don't get me wrong. I know how you are, Oasis. I know you're not like very emotional. You're not an emotional person. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not like trying to say,
that's
oh,
fine.
you know. I'm just saying, like, everyone's a little different, and I know you don't react a certain way to something the same way I would react to something. This paragraph of text, if Berger left, I'd under a specific circumstance. I'm not saying if he just left just because he needed to get away for a while or whatever. I'm saying if Berger, Sayori, or whoever, I always have conversations like this with people who leave on really bad terms and stuff like this. And it depends on the situation. And usually I'm just like, whatever about it. But this time I wasn't, because this is always happening. She's always like this. She's always like trying to get me to ban people or kick people for things that she disagrees with or she's offended by and stuff like that. So I was like, there's nothing. It isn't even, like I said, I get the key word right there. I get nothing out of our friendship anymore. I got nothing. Like not not in the same way that I would with you guys. Like nothing like in common, nothing in like there was no there was nothing more
You gain
that
nothing.
I mean, not even like a friend. It was just someone nagging me all the fucking time.
That's what I'm trying to say. And you realize that 4 years later, whenever we can realize that in a month. That's what I like. You talk to this person from, I don't know, being flirtatious, I guess, to still talking to her in that same way, relatively, to now. And I just was. That was like the whole point of my question.
I didn't mean for it. Some of it shouldn't come off as flirtatious, because if I said the same thing to you guys,
I mean, we're men, and I would assume you're not gay.
Yeah, exactly. You're men, so you guys would laugh it off and be like, "He's just being retarded."
This doesn't make sense, Edgy. What you're saying right now does not apply here. You have to talk to other women.
I'm talking. Well, yeah, obviously, I've talked to other women, and I've had girlfriends throughout the years that I've known Alexis, and that's my point. Is like I didn't need her for that. I just
You saw a chance and
like
you took it.
well in the beginning. Well, I never had someone like come at me like that, and it just kind of caught me off guard. And
So you never had a woman come onto you.
well, I've never had it like that. Like you know how Alexis is, I would imagine.
I do know how she is.
The thing
I
for
also
me
know that
is,
she's, I don't know, a minor,
yeah,
especially
like,
like 4
yeah,
years
I
ago.
get that. Yeah, and that's
Dude,
why exactly we're about to go back through a
Yeah, we are.
cyclical
We are
thing.
going back. You're right. We are going back. I can't imagine in my head that whenever I turn 26, I would ever talk to a 14-year-old like this. Ever.
Yeah, exactly, and
Then
I don't.
You
This
can't
isn't-
say
this isn't
exactly
a
whenever you
thing-
did it.
You're right. Like as far as you can't imagine. Like I never thought, hey, I'm gonna go.
it's not about the imagining. You have to
If
understand
it's
this
fed
happened.
to me on a
This
silver
is,
platter, I would still not react like this. I don't care how. I don't care if it's the prettiest 14-year-old I've ever seen in my life. I don't care. I don't know. That's not how that works. That's not how that should work, at least.
You're right. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay.
Let me just say, I know in the past I did fuck up, and I tried to rectify that, and I did try to correct it, and
in what way?
Where, when, how would you do? I mean, I get it. You're trying to call off Jade, but I mean, you're also saying at the same
You
time,
were
like,
saying that-
why are you leaving my server? Why are you blocking me? I've done so much for you, but I mean, I don't know. I'd be happy to get that baggage off of me.
Unless,
And I
of
feel like
course,
you're not
you-
happy
I don't
about
know,
it.
man. And I
I
don't
feel like
even.
you're
Well,
not happy about it.
you're right. You're right. I shouldn't have. I think I reacted that way because I just
You've known
wanted
for
her
4
to
years.
be. Well, that, and I just wanted her to move on, I guess. But evidently, she didn't move on. I, I wouldn't say that like that ending right there was just me having like this big, like all out, in like pure anger. Like obviously, if she was like, you know what, I wanted to come back, I'd let her come back. I mean, it's not like I was like mad at her. I was just trying to show her like how how she's behaving right now is not the whole complaining, the whole constantly wanting to get other members in trouble because she don't like it, blah blah blah. Like I was getting tired of it. I was like, if you want to leave, then leave. You know, like if you want to know what the problem is, there's the problem. That's all.
So you would have been fine with her.
I
leaving.
I haven't talked to her in over a week. I haven't talked to her in like 2 weeks. I don't care.
The 19th.
I genuinely don't care. Well, I guess.
It's been a week.
Okay, it was okay. Well, to me, it felt like 2 weeks. I guess it's been a week.
Uh-huh.
And I don't say nothing. I wouldn't have said. She always is the one, and that's another thing I want you guys to understand. She's always been the one to DM me. I don't sit there and DM at her.
No, I know.
She-
We've gone over
she
this. I
always
told you. Even
initiates
if it's given to me on a silver platter, I'm not taking that.
So, yeah, I mean that's the way it always been. It's not like it isn't like with a female like my girlfriends in the past and stuff where like I want to have a conversation with them, I talk to them, blah blah blah. It's always she instigates me, and I have a I just kind of talk through it, and sometimes I say stupid shit because I just really don't care. But most of it is pretty much a joke, like that nude thing. That was a joke, and I'm gonna stand by that forever.
Sure,
That's
one.
not.
Yeah. Okay. You have one thing on your belt.
Even still, you didn't never like clear up that it was a joke to her.
I will clear it up with her now.
There's no point now.
There's no point.
I mean, have you even tried to talk to her now? Like, what are you gonna say to her? What's the plan here?
Oh yeah, I'm already telling her. I already told her what the fuck.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
Well,
All right.
what else am I supposed to
You
say?
didn't want me
Like,
sending these.
You said what?
I feel like this is. I I I don't understand how you could rationalize this. This is at a point where you had. It feels like you kept her around because either A, you were in too deep, or B, you didn't want her. You know, like you felt some type of way for her, and or you didn't
No.
want her coming out about it. But
Listen,
as far as
I
I'm
wouldn't
aware,
say.
she told me you would buy her nitro so she could boost your server,
Hmm.
which that's how it came across for everyone. You know, everyone who knew, anyways, that you bought her nitro. Which at
I
that time I'm
did.
like, I don't care. Like, right, that means nothing. You know, it's just
Yeah.
whatever. That's that. You know, it's a little strange, but it's not something damning. But then you think about how many times have you bought her nitro? Because you've said in
A
these
couple
direct
of
messages
You've known her for
that
4 years.
so it's been at least two. It's been at least two because you said you only talk to me when you need to re-up your nitro. So I'm guessing there's been more than one occasion when that's happened. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be saying that. So I just don't understand. Like, what reason is there to like? How is that justifiable after knowing what we know? What reason is there to do that? Like, there's
Okay. So first off, no, it isn't because I have feelings for her. I literally, and I know you're gonna sit there and think I'm bullshitting. I was just being nice. I don't care. She wanted a nitro. I gave her the nitro. It really don't bother me. I get nothing out of it. I really don't. You think I get
That's the
anything out of
thing.
it? I really
Why are you
don't.
wasting 60
No,
bucks? Why are you wasting 60 bucks, Edgy?
because I have the money. I don't care.
That's so wrong.
I
You
promise
can't
you.
do that.
What do you
I
mean
mean,
I
you
can't
can.
do that?
I mean, no. Sorry, you can do that. But
And she's not the only one I bought nitro for. I bought shit for other people. I bought video games on
I
Steam for
think you
other
need
people,
to
other
care
friends.
about your money a little bit more, and you need to
Listen,
reevaluate your friends. Like,
listen,
I'm assuming you think that Jade is one of your friends, but, bro, I would
listen.
never
Well,
have
no.
a friend send all this stuff about me. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
At the end
you're
of the
right.
day,
I mean,
at the end
evidently,
of
I
the
was
day, 4
wrong.
years ago,
Right?
you could easily be seen as a pedophile. Now, I don't know. I don't know. If another girl comes up to you on a silver platter, I can't tell you if you would do it again or
No,
not.
I
No,
wouldn't.
you wouldn't?
110% because yeah, this
Interesting.
whole entire shit. I know you say
Okay, so then
interesting,
a
like
week
you don't
ago, would
believe
you have
me.
done this then?
Would I have done what? Ask for nudes? No.
No. Would you, if another girl started talking to you and threw herself at you, right? Well, I mean, would you not just do the same thing over again?
I wouldn't.
Why not?
Well,
What
I'm a
changed?
different person than I was when I was fucking 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't know how to react to that shit, but now I know how to react to that shit.
No,
I never.
now, right now you
this
do. I'm
is
talking about a
Yes.
week ago. What changed you a week ago? Not like the
Oh
event a
no.
week ago.
Well, if you're talking about a week,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about a week. I'm talking about the span of since then, since all the way back in whatever that was, 2018, 2017.
All right. How about this? Tell me when you changed. Tell me at what time you wouldn't have done this. You wouldn't have talked to Alexis like this.
Um,
When would that have happened?
well, I mean, there are parts of the conversation where we talked about it, where I was like, this isn't right. Well, I mean, you saw that in the
Yes,
fucking
I
thing
have seen
anyway.
that, Edgy. That's
I
I'm
had
saying.
already-
You're self-aware and you still did this. It's insane to me. But that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if another girl a week ago just started talking to you and threw herself at you, how would you react? Because you're saying that you know how to react, but I don't believe you. Or I mean, I do believe that today you might, but yesterday I highly doubt you would
Well,
still know
okay,
how to
so
react.
so here's the thing. First off, I do know how to react. Secondly, I don't understand what's the difference between a week ago and
Because you
months
didn't have all
ago or
this
a year
information.
ago.
You didn't have all this information.
Oh.
No. I'm asking. One of the questions I asked you
He's
was
essentially-
at what time would you have been able to act different? What time? I mean, if you're saying that you stopped being a pedophile like a year ago, then sure. But I'm asking. I'm just asking when. When would that change have happened? Because I don't see a visual change. I don't know.
Me and the whole thing with me and Alexis was that I just I.
You have the DMs pulled up. Where are you saying you've told us word of mouth that you were pushing back our advances, but you haven't shown us any of this.
No,
I don't.
I have shown y'all some of that
You've shown
shit.
some.
And
I mean, that's not even the point.
okay, listen. Okay, so you said a week ago. Is it? So what you're trying to say is,
I think
you
you're
think
digging
that
too deep
because-
into a week ago. I could have said yesterday. I could have said a month ago. I could have said a year ago. I'm just asking when.
Before this came out.
Just before today. Anytime before today. When would you have changed? And when did you change? As you're saying that you wouldn't have done this again. Because I feel like it only happened today.
Why would it happen today?
Because you just found out. We just found out all this
But
information.
listen.
He's essentially asking, are you sorry that you got caught, or are you sorry that you did something wrong? Because I think there's an answer to that question.
I have struggled with this, and I have talked to Alexis about this multiple times, about that situation, about the way she acts and the way she talks sometimes to me, and how I don't always go and do the right thing. And I've always had that situation with her, and I would 110% not do this. This is a very unique situation for me, and that's another thing too, is I don't. It sucks because you guys think like that I'm like going around chasing little
No.
girls and shit.
That's
not at all.
It's
At all.
fucking like that.
Why do you keep thinking? You seem to not understand.
Unless
what
it
we're
comes
thinking.
out of our mouth, we're not believing or saying any of that.
That's
Well,
not
that's
what
what
we
it's the
think.
thing where it's hard for me to.
I'm telling you exactly what I
you guys
think.
to okay, I want you guys to look at it this way. I literally woke up to this shit.
I don't.
And
That's not the point.
I know.
That's not the point.
No. You're not letting me
Sure,
finish.
go.
I come into this shit, dealing with this shit. You guys are saying you guys had this for a week. Y'all guys have been planning this out or whatever the hell, and that no one's talked to me about it at all. And so, like my how can I believe that you guys don't think like that? Like I'm my mind is like so.
Because none of those
You being
screenshots,
here
none of those
is evidence enough.
Yeah, and none of those screenshots show that you chase after people. I mean, no one said anything about you chasing. It's the fact that it was served to you, and you still went for it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's why I asked the question: if this happened again, same situation, what would you do? That's all I asked, and I was saying before today. How would you have reacted before today?
At the end of the day, I'm telling you, well, before today, whatever. At the end of the day, it hasn't happened. For one, no one.
You're right.
No one. It hasn't. That's never. That is a thing that's never happened. And secondly, that's the only kind of proof I really have of being able to explain that to you guys, because I don't. And there have been other females as well.
Okay, bro.
There was yeah, that's very comical timing. I wish she left forever ago. I can't remember her name now, but she was also like similar age to Alexis, and she was in the server, and I didn't like do anything to her or towards her.
Because she didn't advance on you. That's why my scenario.
Well,
had
I wouldn't
that
say
girl
she didn't.
advancing.
She never advanced on me, but she would talk to me in DMs and stuff, and I was very respectful.
Dude,
It was
edgy. What are you going on about right now?
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you guys some sort of example of how I don't.
You can't though, because this is the only time this will ever happen to you. I hope.
Yeah.
It's a hypothetical, edgy, and you have yet to answer it.
About what? What's okay?
If another child went on it.
How have I not? Have I not answered that? How have I not answered that? I said no. I've said no, and I was trying to show you examples of no, and I've told you
examples of no, because the only example you have is of yes. Like, it doesn't work
no,
that way.
because the simple fact is I haven't done anything with anyone else like that.
Oh my
And-
gosh, Edgy, you can't do anything like that again because no other girl has advanced on you. That's what I'm
Okay.
trying. What don't you understand by that? You can't explain
No,
the
I get
scenario.
it.
That's why it's a hypothetical. I'm not asking you.
Well,
if-
that's another thing too. Is you can't go by. And first off, yes, it is no. But on top of that, I'm saying these hypotheticals. It's hard to use them as evidence against me because you could just put hypothetically anything.
I'm not trying to go against you, Edgy. I just want to know what you would do if the situation happened again, but like yesterday, not today.
I said no, and
You said no. Okay,
but-
that's your answer.
yeah, and
you wouldn't do it again.
okay. And another thing is, I guess I need to explain it this way, is that what I feel like is by your question is that you think that just because, he got quote unquote caught. Yeah, of course he's gonna say no.
No,
it isn't
you
like
think that.
that
we're like your enemies right now. I'm not trying to be your enemy at
I
all.
do feel like
I'm
I
trying
do
to
feel
get
like this
full
is a
picture.
gotcha moment.
Then
like,
you need
guys
to
are trying
think.
like,
Then you
get-
need
get-
to try and change your mind right now that that's not what we're trying to do, or at least that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out how you would react to other things. Like, my question, right? You said no, okay? If a week ago a girl ran up to you, whatever, threw herself to you, you would say no, right? A little girl, a child, a minor, okay? Now, with like, why would you say no now as compared to 4 years ago, right? What changed?
I don't know. Like the guilt, I guess.
Guilt.
Yeah, guilt is I mean, listen, everyone.
So if okay,
Everyone-
actually, I got it. Okay, here we go. If another girl did do that, right? We're going back to the hypothetical. That
Okay.
minor, whatever, threw herself to you. You'd say no. You would instantly think of Alexis because you're talking about guilt now, right? You're saying that you know that the
Well,
situation
yeah,
you
of
had
course.
with her was
Why
bad.
wouldn't you? Yeah, the situation. I know the situation was bad. Obviously, I knew the situation was bad. Why wouldn't I not know that
I mean,
having
apparently
those
this has been
moments,
going on
and I
for 4 years. Even if you know that
No.
it's bad, you have to react to that. You're not changing it.
I have reacted to it multiple times. That's
Barely.
the thing. You say
I don't know
barely,
how you
but
don't
I-
just block her. Makes no sense to
Well,
me.
obviously.
So let me ask you a question. 4 years ago, if a 14-year-old approached you and was making advances to you like that, you're telling me, like in real life, you're telling me you've changed from now to that time. If it was a person in real life, you're telling me you would have advanced on her like that because you've never had that
Well,
type of interaction before.
Okay, so, and another thing is, in person is different. Okay. Okay. No. I
keep
know.
going.
I know you're gonna say no.
No, I'm not gonna say no.
It is. It is.
You're right,
It is. It
different.
is. It is a different situation, and dude, if I was just some sex crazy maniac and did whatever I want, I could have
one's
fucked
calling you
tranny.
that.
My. Okay. No. Okay, I get it. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to talk like that about the situation.
Yes.
But my point is, there have been definitely in real life moments where I've been pretty much served on a silver platter that I could have had sex, not with a minor, but
Okay.
like with no, not with a minor, but with like I've had everything though. I've had women, but I've also had men advance on me. I've had a like gay black twink working at Walmart come to me ask me for my phone number. I've had
What?
yeah, this is true. I've had when I used to be a bouncer at a bar when I was like 21, 22, even younger than that. I had an actual tranny advance on me, and I declined.
So then let me ask you this: what is the difference for you between real life and the internet? What is the differentiation that makes that rationalize in your head that it was okay to do online as opposed to in real life?
And you know
There's a
Alexis,
certain
you've seen
there's
her.
a certain level of disconnect.
There shouldn't
know-
be for her though.
you know what he-
She tells you everything about herself. I'm saying, if I could
You're
easily see
right.
this.
You're right. As
Right.
and as I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm saying like as far as the moment like as time progressed, I did realize that she wasn't like I wouldn't want to say she was like mentally handicapped. She wasn't, but she was just, her personality wasn't right. Like she was very immature, and
Yeah. She quite literally was immature.
Was a
well, no, I get it, yeah, because she's a minor. But I mean, even at 18, she's still super. She's the same. I honestly believe by the time she's even in her 20s, she'll still be the same person. I don't think she's really matured. But anyway, my point is, you when you go through something, and then you realize that maybe that wasn't a good idea. And again, I have talked to her about this multiple times. But I guess because since I had already been talking to her, I just kept it going because she kept pushing me to keep it going.
I still couldn't do that.
I get it, and believe me, I know. And no, again, this is literally the only example. I mean, unless you think I can keep a pedophile ring on the down low or something on the side, which
No, dude, I don't care
I'm making
about
a
that.
joke.
The joke is terrible.
Okay. Well, my point is, I do believe that it's wrong. I've never said that. I'm not justifying that, and I'm not like, as far as like Saladin was concerned, that was another thing too. So I'm surprised y'all didn't bring up Saladin.
We're not talking about Saladin.
Yeah.
Well, he had a very, very different quote unquote relationship with Alexis. Not to say that I had a relationship, mind you. I'm just saying he was a lot different. Alexis told me a lot of things he was doing, and I told her, because I knew how she was, and I knew that she was setting him up, and I told Alexis that she needs to tell everyone that she was setting him up. She was setting him up.
So you know that she's setting him up, but you can't think for yourself?
No, I knew.
So you're trying to tell me that you tried to defend Saladin, but you couldn't defend yourself?
No. You weren't there for that. I don't remember who all was there for that. I don't think Sayori was there for that either. I think Burger Cat might have been. But
For what? I was. My thing is
when Saladin
Person you should think is Alco. Alco is definitely there.
Yeah, Alco was there.
Yes.
Was Alco in the voice chat?
No, it doesn't PC.
But anyway, so my point is, when that did happen, I know. See, they were both, who left?
Say
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep talking. Hopefully, if he comes back, he's not gonna. Okay. So when that happened, and I wish I had screenshots of this too, because I don't know if you guys are gonna believe me or not, but Funbox should, because me and Funbox were dealing with it at the time, and he was trying to, I think, blackmail her or something. I can't remember what he was doing, but I wouldn't say blackmail. I think that's too harsh. But he was like saying something to her, and she got mad, and so she got like angry and started doing the same thing like she did to me now, taking a bunch of messages and stuff and posting them, and he got in the hot seat, obviously. But then I explained to Alexis that she isn't the only one at fault, or he's not the only one at fault. Y'all both were, and she actually came out and admitted that to them, that she was the one who. So that was one very mature moment she had. But my point is, as far as the way I handled it, Saladin was also trying to like put everything on her, and I told her no. And again, I'm not putting everything on Alexis either. I'm not. But Yeah, so Saladin, he kept trying to like say, "Oh no, it was all Alexis, 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 Alexis," and then I told him, "No." I was like, "You have to take some blame too. You have to. There's no way around it."
Here's my thing. In either situation, you two were both adults. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what she does. It's on you. That's your responsibility. That's your prerogative as an adult, is to shut that down. The thing is, you can't expect someone of that age to. First of all, she shouldn't be taking any blame from that, because when she's giving off that energy and then she receives that back as a child, when you're getting that type of attention from older people, you don't know how to react, and you're not supposed to be held to that standard. Like, you have that rationale. Like, that's not something you expect of a minor, and that's nothing that it's honestly not her fault at all. Like, you should have just discontinued it immediately. Like, I don't care what vibe somebody's giving off, you cut that shit off immediately. Like, that's a done deal.
I get it now.
Now,
I don't understand why
No.
me at 19 and you at 25, at 26, when your fucking prefrontal cortex fully developed. What's the difference between me now and you? Like, why is this something a revelation to you now? Like, I just don't understand. Like, there's no arguing that, there's no defense for it.
Again, maybe I did feel like she would send some of this stuff if I tried to shut her down.
You know, I feel like that's why you kept her around, because you understood what you did was wrong. And you try to justify it as you were just being nice, but that's
No, part of it
that's
is
supposed to be
110%. Like the nitro. I didn't get nothing out of that, and I never got nothing out of it. And she never.
Well,
And
what she told me was that you tried to ask for nudes at one point for the nitro as well.
No,
which I didn't
never
screenshot.
did. No, I never. If it was a joke, and I told her it was a joke. I know I told her it was a joke. I always know. Okay, on the flip side of that, let me put it this way. On the flip side of that, I always told her she doesn't have to do anything for me. Period. Dot. I've always said that. She doesn't have to do anything for me. Nothing for me.
why are you telling her that?
It's because I was just being nice. I really was. I don't.
Okay, but I mean, it's
That
telling
particular
a child
situation.
that they don't have to do something in a friendship.
Well, it's better than people.
Abusing her.
Yeah,
Well, too
because
late for
people
that.
do abuse.
Either way, I don't know. You messed up. You did the wrong
My
thing.
question going forward from here is, what do you believe the appropriate punishment for what you have done is? What do you think should happen going out here on now?
I don't know, man. It seems like you guys aren't gonna be my friends anymore, which fucking
No,
sucks.
that's not the question. The question is, what do
The
you think
question
should
is,
happen?
what do you think should happen?
I guess I'm a I guess I can give you guys my server. I don't know what to tell you.
We've already had this one. There's no point. Like, that's not a punishment. You have to understand that this is not a type of thing where we want something from you. We want to believe what you believe is the appropriate repercussion for what you've done.
How do you want this to end? It's up to you.
I want you guys as my fucking friends, man.
That's, I mean,
I feel like this ship is sailed.
Kumbaya. I mean, it's a punishment, right? What do you want?
What do y'all want? What do y'all want from me?
We're
I want
obviously
you.
moving on. Yeah, like, it's not that we want
I don't need
anything
anything from you.
I've tortured myself over this
Since when?
for a long time. And I get it, and there's nothing I can say or do to change it. That's another reason why, like, questions like this, it's like, what can I say? What do you want me to do? Should I kill myself? Is that what y'all want me to say? Like, I don't
No.
like I don't understand.
I just want you to think naturally for a second. Think like a normal human being, and think of the question. I mean, calm down if you need to, because you somehow went to suicide. It's not
Well,
what
no,
we're trying to do.
I used an extreme
You
to.
did use an extreme.
Yeah, well, my point is to make a point. It's like what do y'all want out of me?
That's
like,
not our
what do y'all
question.
want?
You
Again,
shouldn't
that's
care
not
about what
what
we want. We don't want
we're
anything from
asking.
you.
We're asking for your. The only thing we want from you is your opinion. What
Yeah.
do you believe should be the repercussions? What
That
do you
is
believe
what
should
we
happen
want.
going on?
If you don't
I don't
know,
know.
if you don't know, then I mean, just leaving the server would be the first thing, and I think that'd be, I don't know. I think that's about it. We don't really need much more.
So y'all would just excommunicate me from the server?
Excommunicate you? I mean, if that's the word you want to
Yeah.
I mean,
use, sure.
I feel like this is a majority. Like this is. I'm not gonna say majority. This is you. Like this is on you. This is.
Yeah.
You knew this. Like you.
I don't
I don't
blame
know what
this.
to say.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but this is not something that we would have had for you, right? None of us would have wanted this for you. None of us would have wished this on you. But you know, again, this is what happened to you. Like you
Yeah.
made those decisions.
You can ask Jade about it. Whatever she did, she sent those screenshots. Haha, funny. Blame her. I don't. You know, or you can blame yourself like a normal person. But I don't know.
I'm not blaming her.
Okay. That's fine. You don't have to. Figure out what you want to do. I'm assuming no one else wants to talk to you, but I don't know. You always got Saladin. You always got whoever else is in there. And yeah. I wish you the best. I'm happy that you said that this would never happen again, but time will tell if this situation ever happens again. I highly doubt it, because I hope that another child would randomly talk to you and you would advance. I don't know. It's just so many things went wrong, and it's sad to see. Never would have expected this from you. Yeah, disappointed.